Steve Rossi here. Shut up, Steve. And you should, because this is the third attempt. I don't think I've done a podcast since I had to carry my bloody, crushed cat 100 yards across the property and bury him. He was hit by a car, and of course I was mortified, and I carried him, and I couldn't feel his bones, and he was bleeding, and I was just holding him, and I could feel his heartbeat, and he's my best friend, and he died in my arms. That being said, NASCAR this weekend. Don't miss the 200-mile speedway on ABC, CBS, and all the other letters. So many letters. We have 26 letters in our language. A lot of languages have different letters. What words are we missing? That's what I want to know. How are we missing so many words? The Chinese alphabet has like 1,000 letters in it. What words are we missing? How many colors does your country have? That's what I want to know. I'd rather miss out on words than colors, I think. Yeah, good sound thought. You know, man, I killed it on stage on Sunday. That's not anything you hear me say. I'm a self-deprecating schmuck fuck. I just continue to tear up the stage when I do these open mics, and it's as if I'd done it for the first time, and I thought, I should do comedy in my life. And then I moved to New York. But no, I've done 2,000 sets. I guess 14 years of doing stand-up, even if it's not every night, will get you I don't know what the fuck it'll get you. A lot of people suck. It's gotten me a good act, and it's gotten me confidence, and it's gotten me to perform with my entire body, not just from my nose to my chin. Not that I want to be an animated fuck, but I realize my nervousness and anxiety, when it manifests through my body language, it makes what I'm saying a lot funnier, especially if I have a deep, very serious voice about what I'm saying, but my body language shows on discomfort. And it's not an on purpose thing. I'm uncomfortable all the time. It's just I'm not tormented by it while doing stand-up. I feel present while doing stand-up. I still feel like the stage is a little claustrophobic. I like to get off stage or do something different. Like I just hate. Here's this guy. Here's the next guy. Here's the next guy. I got to find a way to make myself stand out when I get on stage. Maybe I should throw one of those little crackle bombs. Not a bomb, one of those little snappers at the ground. You know those little white snappers? Kapish! Ladies and gentlemen, Steve Rossi, and I just throw a bunch of snappers on the ground. No one's going to forget the guy who made a loud gun smoke. Sorry, it's almost swallowed my tongue. Because it's really getting to be too much. There's a lot of wonderful people that are funny, but I mean, there's not this many. It is absurd signing up and seeing what you see. I can't believe people... That's the amazing thing to me. Like, I do understand how people can say, I'm a great singer, I'm a good singer, but they can't, they're really not, maybe they can't hear their own tone. Certain things, But stand-up is, you're immediately judged. You're immediately, the amount of people I see doing stand-up that shouldn't be, I'm not even saying they shouldn't be, it's like, no, I am saying they shouldn't be. And here's why. It's because it's like an option. Like, I don't know, maybe everyone's different. For me, I just bled comedy from the time I was a kid, wanted to be an actor until I figured out what a comedian was. And it's always been a joy to work on my material, even by myself all these years with candles on, rewriting and rewriting jokes. And then there's some people I watch and I'm like, what in the world would drive you to leave your house, get in front of people and say those things? Those are things I'd barely want to overhear while I'm on a subway. Those aren't things I want to pay for, let alone even be exposed to. And then, it's maybe the 80-20 rule, and there might be 2-3 people that are funny and worth listening to, and then a lot of things that are just, it bothers me, especially when someone says, what job they're working on, while, it's just like, how can you be a lawyer and a comedian? I'm sure you can. I mean, Greg Giraldo had to stop being a lawyer, but it's not like... excuse me, Your Honor, I gotta get to the open mic at Flappy's. We're putting you under contempt, sir, taking away your bar and everything you've worked for. Enjoy your 5 minutes. I don't know what the key to stand-up is, I don't know what the exact key, what makes the key turn to get you in front of people. I'm sure it's just a lot of work. But here's the thing. See, it's hard for me. I just have to swallow my tongue when I say it. These days I'm a professional comedian because I'm not getting on stage every night. I'm not living in New York. I'm still doing it multiple times a month, but that's nothing. So I have just hurts me a little to say, oh, I'm a comedian. Oh, are you performing? Oh, here next week. It's not like every night. But I have no problem saying I am a funny person, even a professional funny person. professional in that I put all my Steve aside, all my everything going through my head, and I accidentally turn into this like puppy out of a cage when I'm around people, and I'm affable and funny, and I just and I have a lot of energy, and then I come back here and it's not like it's OCD. I was gonna say it's not like a bipolar thing. It's OCD. But that's not a good explanation just to say it's OCD. I'd have to start a whole new one of these. I don't even know where I was going with this, and I'm 6.5 minutes in. But I was talking to this comedian. She posted online. What about stage names? What do people think about stage names? I think it's okay. Most people didn't like stage names, and I don't love stage names either. But I did point out Rodney Dangerfield, and then her name was Nardos Osterhart, the most unmelodic name. Well, everyone in comedy has an unmelodic name. They all have 15 letters and three consonants in a row. Give me Buck Jones. Whatever happened to Bucky Lee? Whatever happened to Buck Dent? Steve Rossi. It's easy. Nardos Osterhart. So I told her, hey, if you're looking, because she was talking about stage names, I said, you could change your first name to Nary, Narry. Nary, it's like a Nardos, Nary. It's like a cute name for a girl, if you have to go with it. Nary Osterhart. Ladies and gentlemen, Nary Osterhart. Ladies and gentlemen, Nardos. La, la, la. And ladies and gentlemen, Nardos will now do her Ostering entertainment. Just before I die, I want someone to ask me, what do you call yourself? Like right on my deathbed, 90, whatever I'm doing, shitting myself. And I want someone to ask me, what do you call yourself? And in my final breath, I'd like to say, the aristocrats. I get along with so great with black people, but I do get mad when they get mad at me for not understanding every word they say. I don't know every word like square and huh. I don't know that word like huh. A lot of black guys say that to me. I love hanging around with black people, and I was hanging out at the Barber Shop the other day. But sometimes I just gotta say, what? 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 Just say it. Ha ha ha. My man. Steve, my man. Huh? Ha ha. Mm. Mm 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 mm. My man. Huh? If Jesus was taken out of Christmas, if we just said, hey, it's Christmas, a holiday with no religion somehow, hypothetically, don't get all mad. I know women can't take hypotheticals. I think if we just took that element out, it would be, what is it? It would be very gay to be honest, decorating trees for really no reason. I guess mothers more do that than men, but, hang tinsel. Tinsel was not invented by a straight man. No one really uses the word tinsel in anger. There's some words you just don't use in anger. Tinsel, confetti. Fuck your confetti. Fuck my confetti. I'll kill you with this fucking tinsel. Fuck your tinsel. I'm funny. And I think it's a bold thing to call yourself. It's a lot of bold things to call yourself. I wear Montel Williams' Navy jacket around. People ask me if I serve. Or they thank me for serving. And I say, yeah. Some girl told me that she wanted to have sex with a guy in the military. So I put that jacket on and invited her over. And then I told my friend about it. I'm like, I had sex with some girl because she thought I was in the military. He's like, holy shit, what rank were you? I'm like, oh, good thing she didn't ask that. I don't know what the highest rank is. I assume it's colonel, followed by, like, lieutenant, corporal, private. I don't know. If I got them right, that's amazing. Teradaloo, 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 teradaloo.